our girls over at on Reddit, the opposite corner of the internet, they've come up with another vetting strategy. So, Chris, if you're going on one of your gay dates, they said,
nice.
Yeah,
Doesn't apply to that.
Yeah, it doesn't apply to that.
It's only for ladies.
They have a vetting strategy, and they said how a man views your job and your work history. So what they like to do is they give people, they give the girls, and also there was another one on this same Reddit the other day where they posted, the girl goes, hey, are high value women just die to be alone? Because I've been following this advice, and I've funneled out 99.9.
Yeah, I know.
I followed out 999% of the man because they weren't high value enough for me. So it's like, it's not working that good. And that's what she sort of said.
And then they go, you're worth more than that. Don't settle.
Don't settle.
Don't settle is the new you're going to die alone.
And so this girl says, for ladies, you know, if you're going on a date, this is a hot tip you can say. She goes, most of you know I'm a retired teacher, English teacher, and I just had a major epiphany. If a man doesn't respect your body of knowledge and your experience and job over the years, he's not the one. Examples. So these are the examples of things that he could say if you tell him, you go.
He's like, what, did you scuff up the dance floor with those shoes?
You go. Yeah, if you go,
So you have to polish the pole yourself, lady?
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah. So wait, how many eggs come with the moons over my hammy?
And this is the person starting out. You go, okay, so I'm a teacher, and these are the things that the guys might say to her.
Also, she's a retired teacher, so she's like 60.
So she's older, yeah.
Yeah, she's retired.
Or she retired young, yeah.
No, she says she's like a teacher for decades.
Yeah, okay. And these are the kind of issues she's having when she's going out with her other 60-year-old men.
Yeah, that's the funny part is like, it's not like a 25-year-old. It's like a 60-year-old man is acting like this.
These are some of the responses. Guys might say, oh, I bet all the students just loved you. Wrong answer, pal.
Check, please.
This emphasizes I was nothing more than a glorified babysitter. So puke, she says, and students' feelings mattered more than what they'd accomplished and or my leadership. So heaven forbid in a world that.
By the way, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say, I really bet those students did not love you. Just going to go out on a limb and say,
you don't want to say that
your teacher, that your students fucking hated you. But that's, I guess, what you wanted.
Yeah, you ever slammed a teacher?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Nah. All right. Chris?
No.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, some lady that might have been a teacher.
Yeah, when I was in like grade 3, I slammed my male gym teacher.
Nice.
I'm now trying to think. Maybe. I don't know.
So you don't want to say, I bet all the students just loved you.
Does yoga teacher count?
No.
Oh.
I did it like.
I still didn't, but I was just wondering.
I remember talking to like 4 girls in a row that were part-time yoga
They're
teachers.
all yoga teachers.
Yoga teaching is fine because a lot of these yoga teachers, they have a class of 2 people. So they basically kind of have their friend that comes over and they sort of help them with yoga and they give them $20 or something.
Yeah.
They take them out for dinner and then they say, oh, it's my job. Then they can go back to their dad and be like, oh, yeah, I have a job, Dad.
I have a job, you piece of shit.
Yeah, it's called that. How'd you get that $20? It's called a job.
A fucking job.
You should try it sometime.
Fucking scumbag.
Fuck you, Dad. They said, so that's one that you don't say. And then they said, pushing back against an authority in the classroom, particularly evident with a blue collar man. So I guess that would be if you were on the date with the girl and then she goes, I'm a teacher. And you go, probably a man really in charge though, right? You go, I doubt you had much authority in that classroom.
Yeah. You're not very good at your job, are you? Like she must only find the biggest pieces of shit too.
Well, no one's probably said that. They go, yeah, but also if they're pushing back against your authority in a classroom, what might have come before.
Oh, you mean they're students?
Yeah. No, well, she doesn't want the fucking date saying that, which means she goes, oh,
She just has PTSD from getting fucked with by her students. So every time I do, just like, I bet they gave you some shit, huh? She's like, oh, were you one of them? Did you spitball your teacher's neck?
She didn't like that one. That was one of her things. She didn't like if people gave her a bit of shit. Yeah. But if you go, I'm a teacher, and then she goes, okay. And she goes, yeah, I had a lot of authority, probably as much authority as the president. And you go, I don't know if you had as much as the president. You go, check, please. Yeah, so that's one of the things they can find out if you've
specifically
really
with blue collar men too.
She says blue collar men are always pushing back against the fact that she's a cardinal figure of authority in the world.
Those accountants, they go, yeah, you must have really fucked them up. She goes, yeah, I did.
pushing back that I actually know my subject. So if she was like, yeah, I'm an English teacher and know a lot about English, you go, no, you don't.
Say 3 words in English. What's your top 3 favorite words?
Yeah.
You ever read Beowulf, stupid?
Why do you have 2 phones, Chris?
Let's glaze over that.
Chris brought his fucking burner into the studio.
Dude.
Old habits die hard, man.
Oh,
you can take
habits die hard.
You can take Chris out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of Brooklyn.
Look. My girlfriend's not going to listen to this. It's fine. 2 phones.
What, she doesn't know about it?
No. We're not at a dinner.
That's fucking good stuff. Bring the burner into the studio. But that is, you go on a date with a girl, and she goes, yeah, I know about English. And then you go, yeah? Name fucking 3 words in English. And then she goes, yeah, what about the? And you go, yeah, it's barely a word.
Yeah, whatever. It's fucking...
So you don't even get any points in Scrabble for that.
Yeah, you barely get any points in Scrabble.
Give me an X word.
It is nice to know that, though, even if you're a 60-year-old single dude, you're still negging chicks.
Yeah, I agree.
You're still like, you know what? I got to put her down a little bit. Can't like you're not even past negging at 60.
I'd give you an apple, but that means you still have your teeth.
It's like you don't even lose that. Like guys are still just negging chicks at 60.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
This based
allegedly.
on-
But yes, you're
Yeah,
right.
she made this whole thing up.
Yeah.
None of this happened to her. She's never been on a date with a man.
I don't think she's been on too many dates where guys told her that she doesn't know anything about English, even though she told her she's been teaching English for 35 years.
And retired. She finished teaching English.
They also don't like when you do the anti-fangirl thing, forcing me to prove I know nothing about the subject. So if you go the opposite, where you say, you know a lot about English, like tell me about English, she doesn't like that. But then also if you say, you probably don't know anything about English, she doesn't like that either.
I mean, I'm going to say there might be a reason why she's the age that she is and she's single.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think from
Oh,
this.
you don't like English? I hate you. You
Yeah.
like English? I hate
But
you.
it's funny because nobody in the comments is like, hey, do you ever think like maybe you're this old and single because of the way you are?
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're because of the way he is.
No, it's the world. It's
What's-
the world's fault.
It's also being like a high value woman on a teacher's salary is like, shut up, lady.
You're not that high
She's got
value.
that pension now, though. She's got
Yeah.
that teacher's pension. Oh, shit.
Fucking get Kevin Samuels and these two to argue. I saw that guy, that Kevin Samuels. He's like the high value male guy.
Yeah.
He's like black high value male guys, and the black girls hate him because he basically like brings. He basically like brings girls on and then tells them that they're low value. he goes, how much you make a year? He's like, you fucking don't deserve a fucking guy that won't cheat on you or whatever. He's fucking ridiculous, right?
Ace Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, but you get that girl and this girl in a date together. He goes doing the creepy role play thing, pretending to be the student, and then so if you say, I'll be the student and you could teach me, be the teacher. She doesn't like that. So there's not much that she likes, right? Assuming that I have, this is my favorite though, assuming that I have so much to teach them on my own free time, free of charge. Yeah, right, buddy.
Yeah, she actually write that. Yeah, right, buddy. As if.
Yeah.
Hey, we're in like an English restaurant. Can you like order for me? Give me like one of those breakfasts. With all
So
the,
I'm
with
on the
blood
clock
pudding.
now.
Literally, she's like assuming I have so much to teach them, or assuming I don't have anything to teach them. Both red flags.
These people are great. Just being a retired teacher, being like, don't ask me about fucking teaching. Also, anything I say about teaching, I'm going to talk about it a lot, but don't ask any questions. I don't want you to even reference English.
Don't make any assumptions about teaching.
Don't make-
So did you ever read any books other than those 3 you taught every single year?
Yeah, that's his thing too, right? And then on top of that, if the guy does have the audacity to be like, yeah, what's your favorite book? Tell me about it. They go, on for free, huh? Like, I'm on the clock now. I'll work all day. And you go, I thought you said you were retired. And you go, yeah. And I'm also retired from free side teaching. And you go, okay, let's talk about my thing. Look at this. A guy that only wants to talk about himself. And you go, okay, well, we could talk about the English thing on the clock.
I love when the check comes. The guy's like, so you want to go Dutch on this? She goes, no! She falls back in her chair.
Ah!
So I guess, considering you've been such a bitch this whole meal, like maybe you want to split this? And she goes, what?
Yeah, so she's a school teacher. Calm down for being like, there's so much knowledge. I'm just swimming baked in knowledge. But
She gets mad at dinner. She's like, what do you mean it's not Pizza Friday? I'm more than my profession, all right?
Fellas, thank you for watching that exclusive Boyscast clip and supporting the channel. If you want to support the podcast, we have a new episode every week at patreon.com/theboyscast. Only $5, and there's a tons of episodes up there right now. So support the cast, support the boys.
Link right there.
Peace.